Hello and welcome to my second parliamentary report. In the last parliamentary report, we had Scott Bryson, who talked about the international trade and our place in the world economy. Since we had this taping, we had two roundtables on the international trade, and in one of them, our leader Michael Ignatieff said, so as we can come up with the ideas and the plan so that we can put that as part of our platform for the next decade. We also sat with Senator Ringwett, who talked about a recession and economy, how it is affecting the families across this nation from coast to coast to coast. When we look at Newton North Delta, it is no different than the situation in British Columbia. In the last 6 months, in the two months in the last 6 months, there is hardly any job creation in British Columbia. And the problem is economy. To deal with the economy, with us, we will have John McCallum, who is the financial critic for the official opposition, talking to us on the economic prosperity and how we can bring in a plan that will affect us positively. And we will also have Marlene Jennings, who's been the expert on the air traffic noise control in different communities. And that is a problem. That is a public health issue, and we got to see how we can deal with this. Before we talk to our honorable guest, I would like to show you what I've been doing in Ottawa. Please stay tuned to see these clips on Kwantlen and Wunsbog right here in our backyard.
Earlier this month, I met with Mary Jo Stenberg from Kwantlen Polytechnic University, one of the premier post-secondary institutions in British Columbia. Kwantlen is rapidly becoming a first-rate center for research and innovation in Canada, but while it hopes to attract the best and brightest from within our borders, it also hopes to bring in those from India, from China, and from the Americas who can truly raise our game for the 21st century economy. I urge this government to finally take proactive steps so as we can be competitors, not gatekeepers, in the international student marketplace. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We have a Wunsbog in my riding of Newton North Delta, often referred as the lungs for the lower mainland. Last weekend, hundreds of people gathered to support this cause by participating in the Jog for the Bog. And over the summer, the Wunsbog Conservation Society and members of my community created this petition to support the Wunsbog. And I'm honored to present this petition on behalf of my constituents from Newton North Delta. It asks that the government initiate the process outlined by the United Nations Education, Scientific and Cultural Organization to establish Wunsbog in Delta, British Columbia as a World Heritage Site in recognition of a culture and environmental landmark. We believe that this will go a long way to preserving the bog for the generations to come. Thank you.